Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today I'll be talking about everything that has been happening over the past few weeks with VCHA and giving you a bit of context. So without further ado, let's get started. To start, VCHA is a global group from JYP in collaboration with Republic Records with members of various nationalities. They are Camila, Lexi, Kendall, Savannah, KG, and Kaylee. The members of the group were chosen through the I-DLE program with 11 contestants. Once the 6 members were chosen, they debuted in early 2024 with Girls of the Year. Then they released a couple more songs and completely disappeared, which was strange because it's when a group is in their rookie phase that they are most active to gain popularity. In fact, they were very popular and even opened for twice concerts in the United States. After this, in March, it was announced that the youngest member of the group, Kaylee, would take an indefinite hiatus due to a supposed health issue. Fans were very worried since she is only 14 years old. Despite all this, the group's activities continued as a 5-member unit, and VCHA quickly announced that they would perform at Lollapalooza in August, which was a huge achievement, making them the first JYP girl group to do so. People were still worried about them because there was no content, but it was thought that this was because they were preparing for their Lollapalooza performance. Unfortunately, that wasn't the reason, as the official Lollapalooza Twitter account announced that VCHA would no longer be performing due to unforeseen circumstances. JYP and Republic Records never issued an official statement, and many fans were unaware that the group had dropped out of the festival, not understanding why their companies wouldn't address the situation. Now we go back to December 7, 2024, when KG announced that she was leaving the group and would be taking legal action against JYP for abuse and mistreatment. Some of the things that could be read were: I feel it was not a good environment for my mental health. I am not in support of the working and living conditions that led a member to attempt suicide. Nor do I support an environment that encourages eating disorders and has caused members to self-harm. I am worried for the girls who remain in VCHA. I have accumulated massive amount of company debt while being paid very little for intense work and extreme limitation on our personal lives. KG announced that she would file a complaint against JYP for this, and she did, with the complaint being public for anyone to read. In this complaint, more information could be found, such as the following: JYP dance instructor that was verbally abusive and in one instance would make kilogram repeat a dance move hundreds of times to the point she tore a ligament in her shoulder. Additionally, she said the instructor wouldn't let the members drink water and have them skip meals and breaks even. Also, JYP would have placed hidden cameras in their dorms that the members had no idea were there to record their conversations and the meals they had. KG also states that one member developed an eating disorder, which they went on to tell the JYP staff about, to which they disregarded it and said that eating disorders are common. And the most shocking thing would be that in February 2020, for that group member attempted to unalive herself. KG would find that member vomiting in the morning after she took 40 to NyQuil pills. And JYP staff would go on to hide this incident and refer to it as food poisoning. It is said that this member could have been Kaylee, who was only 14 years old. This is believed because of the hiatus she took in March and the suicide attempt occurring in February. The dates would align, but the member has not been confirmed. There is also other important information, such as their schedules being completely abusive. The document alleges that KG's daily schedule began at 7 o'clock a.m. with 3 school hours. She returned to the JYP building by 10:30 a.m., where she worked long hours, sometimes past 11 p.m., though JYP staff allegedly pressured her to stay until 1 to 2 a.m., with promises of disappointment and consequences if she did not. The lawsuit includes a statement from KG stating that the only free time the members were given was during hours they should have been sleeping. About the contract, it is said that the lawsuit alleges that JYP used tricky loopholes to avoid treating KG and other members as they should have been under California law, using their status as trainees to create a legal gray area. It is also said that at times contracts, some even in Korean, would be given to the group with little time to study them. This gray area allowed JYP to not follow payment agreements, and KG was only paid $500 a week. The company revealed that it was recouping this amount, meaning KG was paying herself. Also being recouped was the cost of the living facilities. a $2.5 million home purchased by the company that the group were forced to stay in together, creating a 500,000 trainee debt. Though VCHA did multiple performances, including opening for twice, KG did not make any money and was told she owed $504,503 United States dollars after net profits. About the diet and surveillance, the group were also pressured to maintain an extreme level of thinness, and often only fed small salads. On multiple occasions, the members were denied meals and even instructed not to eat by staff. This continued into the residence where the group resided, with surveillance cameras placed to monitor their food consumption, which was initially not known to the group. JYP reportedly promised that there would be no cameras inside of the group's living quarters. Also, the members all reportedly experienced multiple serious injuries while training, including sprained ankles. They were forced to continue dancing 12 hours a day, with staff not allowing members to take it easy even when asked. KG was also diagnosed with laryngitis at one point but was scolded for getting sick and told it was her responsibility not to get sick. With all these statements and situations mentioned in the complaint, JYP responded to all these accusations by saying, "We deeply regret KG's decision to file a lawsuit and make unilateral public statements containing false and exaggerated claims. This action has caused significant harm to the other members of VCHA and JYP USA who have been working diligently on their upcoming album and projects for early 2025. The agency added that it will take all necessary measures to ensure that the group and company do not suffer further harm as a result of this matter, which led KG to quickly respond by saying, "I am very disappointed in the company's lack of accountability. My legal team and I are fully prepared with photographic and physical evidence to prove my allegations are factual, not exaggerated or false. Thank you for the public for unwavering support. Please treat both sides with kindness, and this is a difficult time for everyone. I will continue to fight better for treatment of K-pop idols and trainees, in which I promise to speak nothing but the truth. I hope by coming forward other trainees, idols, and group members can be encouraged to use their voice in order to make positive changes in the K-pop industry." With all this situation, parts of the contract that the VCHA members had came to light, and it was shocking how every aspect of their lives, including their image as idols, was controlled by signing these contracts. They agreed not to materially alter their hairstyle, including the length or color, without the company's approval. It was also discussed the control over skin color and the factors that could affect any changes, such as, you agree to avoid any activity that might result in significant changes to your normal skin color, such as excessive exposure to the sun or tanning equipment. It then raised eyebrows speaking about the topic of personality and how the company can assign a designated character and personality to the idol, including name, appearance, role, and demeanor that is consistent with the character. You acknowledge and agree that you may be assigned a designated character and personality within the group, which designation may require you to, for the duration of the term, go by a designated moniker, maintain a physical appearance and personality or demeanor that is consistent with your assigned character, and perform a designated role within the group. Company will meaningfully consult with you regarding the member personality, provided that in the event of a dispute, company's decision will be final. All of this was something that was already known, that K-pop idols had to follow controlling rules to achieve their dreams, but seeing it written down and understanding the consequences of the negligence and mistreatment by a company is hard to watch. We don't know what will happen with the group, with the lawsuit, or with the remaining members of the group. JYP mentioned that they have projects for VCHA in 2025, but it's unclear whether they involve songs, albums, or spontaneous appearances. That's all that has happened so far. Now I'll give my opinion, and I clearly support KG and all the other girls. It's not hard to believe that companies with so much power abuse idols. It's not the first time we've seen it. And I hope everything they've done comes to light and helps change these disgusting practices in the industry.
And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did. It would help me a lot. See ya.